Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you want to see how I was able to achieve this eyeshadow look, then please keep watching. Do not scroll. Do not scroll. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I do is to use my concealer. You all know how I love my Adventure concealer, so I'm using that concealer to prime my eyes. This is going to serve as my eyeshadow base, so I'm blending it out completely to ensure that my eyeshadow does not crease. And then the next thing I do is to go in with my Carite brow gel liner. So this is what I use as my base as well. So I use this because I want to do a brown eyeshadow, so I'm using this as the base to ensure to have a more pigmented brown eyeshadow. So I'm using this, so I'm blending it out, and after doing this I'm going in with a shade from my powder palette, which is a brown powder. So I'm going to use that to now finish it up and have that brown look. So remember to always dust off whatever products you're putting on your eyes. So whenever I take my eyeshadow, I like when I'm doing my eyeshadow, I go in with my products little by little, or when I dust it off. So I just take it, I build the color slowly. So it's very okay to always gradually build so that you can easily blend very well and there will be no harsh lines and it wouldn't look too patchy or something like that. So the next step is to now soften the edges so that you wouldn't have any harsh lines. So this is very important to always do that. And then I'm going back again with that same color. I'm just trying to fill up that area because I just noticed that place was looking like he had there was no eyeshadow on that area, so that's why I'm blending back in. And once I'm done with this, I still make sure that I blend my edges so that there will be no harsh lines. This is really, really important. So once I'm done with this, the next thing I do is to use because I'm going to be applying my glitters, so I use a glitter glue for this process because it's very important to have a glitter glue so that you can easily apply your glitters. So because I'm using my glitters as my eyeliner, so at this point I'm doing this I'm creating that shape, because I want to use my glitters as my eyeliner. So I'm creating that shape to apply my glitters. And once I'm done with this, the next thing I do is to go in with my glitters and a slim brush that will allow easy application. So this is the glitters I'm using. So what I do is I dip the brush into the glitters and then I just gradually place my glitters on that area that I applied my glitter glue, following that particular shape. So this is what it's looking like for now. So I always like to go extra. I do not know why. So after doing that, just the glitters, I felt like something is missing. So that was why I decided to go in with my eyeshadow powder pigment. So what I'm using, the color I'm using here is orange. So this pigment often comes in pairs. So what I did was I took a very little amount and I poured it on my mixer, and then I added little water so it would serve as a graphics liner, and then I used it just above, following that shape. I used it above my glitters. So I'm just going to ensure that my wings are perfect. That's my edge. I'm just going to ensure that the end is perfectly winged and sharp as well. And once I'm done with this, I'm going to repeat this same process on my other eye. So please keep watching. So once I'm done with this whole process, the next thing I do is to go in with my concealer. So I'm just going to sharpen the edges and make it look so flawless. So once I do this, the next thing I do after concealing, I'm using the concealer, the same concealer I used to brighten my under eyes. So I'm using that same concealer, and after doing this, I use my powder to like blend everything out and to set it. And once I'm done with that, I dust off whatever pigment or whatever thing that has fallen on my eyes. So I'm just going to like dust it off in the process. So after trying to sharpen the edges, the next thing I do is to go into line my under, that's my waterline. And once I'm done with this, the next thing I do is to go in with that same eyeshadow pigment, powder pigment, and I'm using the green color from that pair. So I'm just applying the lemon green color underneath my eyes. Guys, like I said, I always love my eyes to pop. I don't know why. I love colorful eyes. So yes, once I'm done with this, I do my lip gloss, and then clean my edges, and then we are good to go. Please, I have a full detailed video. Like I have a video that's up already where I did a full face glam. Just in case you've not checked that video, I have a makeup tutorial for beginners. If you want to learn how to achieve a flawless look, I have that video up already. I also have a video where I explained how you can choose or pick the right foundation shade for your skin. Please, if you've not checked it out, please go and check it out. I have a video where I did a full detailed tutorial on how to achieve a flawless brow using a brow gel liner. Guys, this is the final look. So I'll be showing you the different light setup. So this first look is my normal light setup, my normal lighting. So and then this second one is the same lighting, but this time around I reduced the temperature. That's my camera setting. I just dragged the temperature down a bit. And then the final one, which happens to be my favorite, is taking one of my lights to the back. And guys, I just discovered how gorgeous this turned out to be. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Please do not forget to subscribe. Bye.